Miso yana na free year. Would the min chairman? Was me by more fish. And near ye become wasem no. So winning will be our yari diabetes. For modern so betty no taking those closely. No abuana. If it's a hospital be any planet Earth so high. Ukwa bit me to diabetes and normal. And a doctor be so catch also be two diabetes as ama wa bontutio. If you say mo be nim, nanso it's a wutie near ye bekan and ne careful. A very likely say, ubetime to diabetes no as say home. If you say they are born ni pa would obebre. Ama one much me to one diabetes as say. Diabetes abajimra no ane ye Toronto no. Na we nipa 100 bia jina ho a ene mu 1 ye diabetic. And in 1995 we nipa 50 bia mu 1 ye diabetic bafam. Na anu 2015 ye twam we nipa 8 bia jina ho a mu ye diabetic ba kon ye diabetic. And 2050 one if you move for nature say nipa miensa biada enama bontene wo Canada and America mu ba ko be diabetic, including Ghana for ya betena ha nyina. Enu nti ne yi sa topic yi se ye beba musane a yemfa ye ho for sa ya de. Frankie pastor abaso ne ye January.
Obacho pastor na. So far the pastor nyamba so.
Ene ye bedika ye beto ye bo ase o niema pi wo ha ye chirechire mu. 1 out of every 3 in 2050 will become diabetic. Diabetes na o mo ahodo mienu. Ye wo diabetes type 1 and ye wo type 2. Type 1 can no one more friend juvenile onset diabetes na nkwara na taye won. Won say mpanimfo e wo krom ha. Ufiri woda mo kona okọ garage no akotena woka mu na okọ adwuma so no okọ park garage underground no afroko office. E bo anwumre no num no nsia no asan afofuru atena ka mu no waba abehye odam. Awia emoya ho ba bia. Nti yetaye vitamin D deficient. Awia no bowa na ultraviolet rays e wa awia mu no. A convert awia no energy no by the help of cholesterol. Na ye vitamin D the amount. Vitamin D ho won so bebre. And nam se na ye ntena ka mu na nkwara no so ntena ka mu awia mu emrenti. Nkwara no bitimi nya diabetes type 1. Ana so wonya cold ane ma mentene no ho anhwe no cold no na ne hwene mu hwenro saa ne nam ho a virus ne tim ko damage ne pancreas. But the most common cause of juvenile diabetes ayatesania mama bi awone ba no wafa no fo ade atunanum no wakofa cow's milk dia ma akwara ne so wonum. Sa wo ma miensa nkwara ne miensa bia enkone ne nufusu nyame design de ma the first one and the second one and the third one. Abo bia ni ho akofa abo bi meleke de tete ne ba obahwe na kraman akoji goat milk some de mame ba ti se nipa da sani nko a na nhwie milk ye wo na nhwie bato ho a obeye 60 pounds. Nipa so hue be 10 pounds, 9 pounds. Nti nuane ne properties a cow's milk mu no. Asoma any human being. Protein nko about 8 times as much. Enunti so far abo bi milk de tetewo ba wo damage akwara no. protein bi wo cow's milk mu a yɛfrɛ no A1 protein. So the cow's milk de ma nipa se wɔ nom a baby ne se wɔ nom a ɛtɔ da bi a sogyafoɔ no ɛwɔ no mu no immune system no wɔnom hunu sɛ cow's milk wɔ deɛ akɔyɛ a ɔnenam ha yi mmoa yɛ nam ha yi wɔnom nyɛ nipa na wɔnom panyin T4 sɛ no akɔ investigate sɛ wɔnom yɛ nantwie ɛna waba abɛhyɛ nipa mu no momfa mɔtuo nkɔ wɔnom adane yɛtwe agu no so. Let us assume say cow's milk A1 protein no wɔnom kyɛ ɛhyɛ wɔnom yɛ nkɔkɔɔ wɔnom kum wɔnom ɛhyɛ kyɛ nkɔkɔɔ no nyinaa wie a it just happens that pancreas ade no secrete insulin de boa diabetes for no so wɔnom so beta cells no so kyɛ nkɔkɔɔ nti wɔnom kum cow's protein no wie no sogyafoɔ no bi nam hɔ a obi epono no sɛ wɔnom nyinaa adwane abɛhyɛ ha sɛ wɔnom nwui na wɔnom de etuokɔ ne adane agu pancreas no so wɔnom destroy beta cells no nyinaa nti ɛnam sɛ maame no kɔfa cow's milk de ma ne banti akwaraa no alose ne pancreatic cells no nyinaa ɔbɛyɛ diabetic for the rest of her life. Na wɔkɔ school koraa na bɛɛte bɔ no na ɛpɔmpe insulin na wɔnom taa yɛ nkɔraa wɔnom taa yɛ ayare bebree wɔanyina kyɛ koraa na hue bɛ 30 years no wɔwu senti a wofa cow's milk de ma human being a ɛnyɛ ne sɛ maame bi a ɔde nufosuo ahyɛ ne ba nom so wɔnom nufosuo no ɛnyɛ kɔm nko America no wade ya akɔra na fruit twee na mmom yadeɛ bia na maame na yare a ankuno no nyame de saa yadeɛ no immune system no anasa immunity no ahyɛ envelope mu nti akɔra no twe nufosuo no wɔsan twe America no ya yɛsili a maame no yadeɛ a ankuno nyinaa immunity ni hyɛ mu nyame design body in such a way say American idea about digest wa akwara ne stomach ma aboa na amena nyini ba envelope no de end digest eduru ni moja mu na ahwie agu ni moja mu na akwara no anya built-in immunity ya de bia da nkum ne maame no de nufusuo no afa so de ama akwara no se ne ebe ya obachi cow so yes afọ ne ma na enuna body soldiers no immune system no hunu no wa akwara no mu a wonum se cow's milk na abene nam ha no mum yenkum wonum no wonum akum wonum and by accident wonum ko hunu beta cells no so look the same no a no wonum adan ye tu agu no so and ye frɛ no autoimmune disease sa autoimmune disease ye bi ne yade bi ye frɛ no lupus a very deadly. Wo body ni nyina sojafoɔ no so yɛnim gabi bio ne body ni yɛ different ana panyina saboa na akɔhwɛ gabi mu ha nti na body no a na ɛtra sɛ yɛbɛkum de gabi no sojafoɔ no a yɛfrɛ no lupus erythematosus a very deadly disease rheumatoid arthritis the same all of a sudden wo sojafoɔ na yɛ confused wɔn so wo nkotodwe no nyɛ wo a wo de abio obi dia na wakɔfa abɛhyɛ hɔ nti ɛne strain ɛno nti na yɛnom kɔkɔrɔ duru baabi a na ayɛ de no ba nnɛ nyɛ diabetes type 1 no ne yɛbɛka ho asɛm but type 2 no ɛno na mpanyimfoɔ taa yare nkwaraa so nnɛ nkwaraa no pii yare bi na ɛno deɛ ɛnyɛ autoimmune disease ɛyɛ lifestyle disease ebi wɔ hɔ a wɔtena ne to so a wɔso wɔnsɔre wɔnwie ne to koraa na wɔde anante te faako saa te mehwɛ TV for 2 hours na wɔte hɔ wɔnom ne taa saa nya saa yadeɛ no bi ɛna wɔnom so a yɛdidi nnuane basaa no na yɛbɛhwɛ saa nnuane no nyinaa diabetes type 2 no ɛyɛ lifestyle disease one man ye active ne nante and one may didi and sitre nuane noko ano so yare diabetes now call doctor ho no one wadro insulin metformin glubride ne bibia no was in duane we ni we now we pe ne doctor na kan nyina who was 70% chance can be kunwo asichire no anam wo moja mu pii no abamu wanya heart attack uchu mutan awanya heart attack awanya stroke 8 times the chance of getting stroke because asichire anam wo moja na so wo ye bibia da fadura doctor say fana uchu mutan ye beti twa na ya twagu ububu mo were kora na blade ni twa na ya enam say asichire wo moja munti kuro we enye ye Ghana yesi yabo abaifo bobonam woni ne nkasa na so ubaya de ne akuro nungu America had Takurubia for 365 days. Ye nipa 209 to go. Fa multiply 365. To say nipa wo stadium kasi bia hwe board won nyina ya twitwa won 9 to go. Ene masichire nti. Ucha ne nan tabono no twetwene asichire nti ya makro nungu. No asapro no watwa ne kotodwa ato atwene. Ene so manengu no wakotwa ne na benkum no. Watwa ne nan tabono na wasan twa ne kotodwa no. Ahumete pa. Ubiada or diabetic, now we near doctor see ye biana, ube end up in one of these. Afes ubenya kidney failure. One may war the baby na diabetes na do one call. Now chum time when nipa ye ni abo we are seeing 80% and a diabetics. Like now the share will be our diabetic and near chida. At the senior grapes in the Sensan Honor. Moja na abo 1 to 1 to 1 to us, a muba coupe pie will be. Nansabi mini doctor be koye surgery. Ye din komosa anu was a porch na be boami and papa 8. Ye be kwa namsi yo meba. 8 o'clock ye kujina hoye kwa ye si doctor nanimi ni nyina abo. Pre coupe. Why diabetic na why nya branch and who ye. And then enemy ni na odanya na ye na fun. Not so when ni babo when ni amwa ye betwa na yantwa na ubenya kidney failure. Wanya kidney failure, ubenya stroke. Wanya stroke wa nanso wo ye bibia doctor kan kire say ye. Wo ye be maso a ubetimi aye impotent. Wuntimi nkokwan so papa aye yarabone papa we are diabetic na wo ye ne doctor say ye bia ena masichire nti e be reduce your lifespan by 11 years nyamembo wo se be di 80 years a entoda unwakra wo ye be masoso a oba soso a e be reduce your lifespan by 14 years. And yes, be the quality of life. When you are born, as will be now so pumamua, and your quality of life. What stroke now than person now in Jiminkasa now far pra, and your quality of life. Diabetes, we have been reduce quality of life by 19 years. Untimi mobile, untimi to kwansa ne ope, untimi nyahwe. We are basis so by 22 years. Nanso wo ye bibia da doctor kan kira wo say ye. Yarabone pa. Na obeden wo hunu say wo ye anya saa ya de bi. Se Ghana de a nka wo dwonso go bi afikira. Bo hunu se ntatia betwa dwonso no ho hia. Fi se won ma hunu se sikire won dwonso no. Ba ha so nko dwonso ngo bi afikire. But never more when you say, would I feel very, very thirsty? Would you be 40, 50 acrona? I dare will lose you and say, won't feel thirsty. To say any, yeah, bonko courageous, I wish glasses and send a woman idea. When you know Yamia Mon say any bear 70 years na huna de bio saa na thirst unyina feel thirsty so one show ho say na pano otwemenum nsuo we eno ndumenum nsuo we a ubeye dehydrated nkokora ne mrowa ne nyina but diabetes there we are excessively thirsty bribiada we are thirsty unum nsuo kakra na wakodwunso no one nsuo na wakodwunso saa da bia you feel say why you dry afi wudidi wi anu why say better won't mean sorry ube hunu say ube lose weight unnecessarily bashana wo sorte ehia sa wo ye hu bribi wonum bon wo kasa kire ne pa ne ye twi etiri free ho nso na wo de want but the breath na ya na as a paint thinner utanya fever frequently unya infections frequently obota afnom afi wadwene no kura anye straight bio na ho ahomte wonu masetena ya da bia je se wonu ne yakaskasa afi a lead to confusion. The economic impact of diabetes. So America has a defense budget in kura neuro healthcare budget. And so diabetes in any diabetic related diseases for 40%, almost 50% of the national budget. And send a school in Yakani Yanaba. 40% of the national budget. The monetary cost, America ha diabetic related disease deba $1 billion a day. By 2050, one say about cost to $2 billion a day to take care of diabetes and diabetic related diseases. Come government bena wo 2 billion so be no 1 per yade ho. Nti ne ebeduru ho na be ye ne say yes mo nyina monko insulin kura wonya bi no wabo ama ho ato. The problem ne say na ye maya ye ni pochpocho ye ya be wo on mo hey. One the first generation of nkwara wonu be wu age ye maame no. And diabetic related diseases are one. Any atherosclerosis. Yes, in Kokorafo na ya na one mintinum, any atherosclerosis, 8-year-olds, 4-year-olds. One mina, usha one mintinum, one mu na yo koshe or your autopsy now, but say diabetic atherosclerosis are started. Nipe wo we are seeing na ya de ben pa na manipa ko hospital more. Blue New Year diabetes, and brown New Year, all kinds of diseases. Netherlands, diabetics for those UK, Switzerland, Norway, Sweden, New Zealand, Canada, just a German, and other diseases. Number one, so we are seeing me boy, diabetes for the Wonko Hospital more. A dear na cause diabetes money type 2 no yeke. Yes, lifestyle choices. Uko Mississippi. America hanyana one kwa ye obese. Nipa akese wo ho. We say wo adwuma ni ho papa. Onum so let for akosa ni gain weight. Lifestyle choices for inactivity and a poor diet. Oko 7-Eleven stores no near the phone rich in saturated fats. And also metabolize the diabetes in a debate also. Now febia now mommy and now papa yarebi and also a hereditary. And if it will be our year overweight, obese, a time bomb, so benya diabetes and san wo. And if it will be so insulin resistance, and no yabetri mukakra. We no chilesa debia ema kidney failure. proliferative eye diseases. But here come in details. A1C, one may diabetes, no hospital say, you better check A1C. And we are near waiting 3 months in yana. That should convert to baby muja muya check it me who say. What are comply and NASA won't comply. Normal no is about 3 to 5 or 5.5. Successor would the year 6. Now woman could do 7 or 10 times the chance of going blind. Assessor year 7 and assessor would the year do 8 year or 20 times the chances of going blind. And yet very unforgiving. Toronto near Sankro Fuemi no medical school no. One they studied the islets of Langahan, Frederick Manton. Yeah, one to process it, sa insulin. No, there will be any more. Yeah, liver any. And a gallbladder in Bonuma, and a process it, cholesterol. Pancreas in a tisacatramine. Na pampam has a. And the beta cells secrete insulin warm war. Yeah, pancreas and say one day moje bia nami and bottom mono. Walk here. I see the woman crab in order to cut the message call. Moon secrete insulin. Nambrenge sugar and down fi say. Seni and rye honey iron. Get it loose or body more at a tsunami. Be beer beshiano be a destroyer. Organ beer become in contact with. Sana insulin sugar so ye. And namu moja muneka in touch with the kidney, a no liver, a no heart, a no. I drug a diane bonipa. Na diania at udia wutanya diabetes and saturated fats. Munja sa ne me saturated fats and na trans fats. Near me no cause diabetes chen. Ya when I see my students be medical students, I hear one. Yes, mumrame and famonia test. Yeah, pasamoya diabetic. Near Triamoka. On me here, Sikanti, one me, when I see them for our one me, anima on me, yes, peram bakunkoranya diabetic. Ye ma one me, diania, one de 50% fat. Or 100% by diabetic. We pay attention to these two things, saturated fats and the trans fats. We free animal products. We free plant source by beer. You better and we are near. I did diabetes, saturated fats na woofy. Beer anywhere the way back over a long period of time. Now, unya huakutia. Say ya kukufunu. Say ya kukwana nidaho. Sentia ya maya ya ni pochpocho idi achiri bewu aja parents no. Ena mofe no. Wafufuto kama de pair gusun kwaransi yendi. Uchana mene kura woni just a hamburger. And also your saturated fats are lay the groundwork for one diabetes. And the trans fats way at west saturated fats no. Mama White kind of counsels on diets and food. We'll mix milk with a citrate and butter and cheese. And then when eggs, saturated fats, will become body quicker. Koransa na nam abaho. Mama White can say, sugar clogs the system. I would rather have you eat meat. Chance ubakwa kodi sugar. Obisi me a vegetarian. And so was a situation animal or But when yet trans fats and it's a knock wadi. When you deadly. If you say and metabolize your body more, it give out more free radicals. Won't you mean this idea? A man into our body, bra enter into free radicals. Free radicals in a day. A drew one time now, was up no more a here. We saw doorknob no more now, shocko. Were you in safe home? What is happening is a free radicals, a co-watching. Now, shocko brain cells no by the millions to 10 acum one million, war body no million, as I am more damage. And you know what say? Yeah, my idea actually. A diani when my idea my one, and Tibema one my wound tem. Nay, we are crow, na mammy white say. Batam bia or befet you. They are bonny bet him say king, ekuno. In the eyes of God, and yame woman intend any less. Chen will be our day, a cocoa, nowadays, Jane action, come, no dear, see a quarano and him so only na wongo. In the eyes of God, no meaning I murderers. And tin was a mumma matter on fire manco kitchen at once and teach them how to prepare a wholesome meal. If you say you are new when many chemicals are on the gumono, one masha dapesi kunye free ho. And passing quarrying in our monim. Sad anyway, actually one. Canena Coca-Cola so actually one day cocaine. The fra. Send you beer or benum Coca-Cola and buy addictive. No akoto more. Canea neighbor Toronto. No? Sabring in an one with the gumna buying ye did as a munya. And as I say one with the caffeine, Susuagumo. Let us assume so one my cocaine no cry free more caffeine is just as bad. Now each day a more addictive for courage and cocaine. And I'm quarantining you hooked on this kind of dangerous food. Then they become one free ho. Moaso smoothing what answers and quarana pesani and a funny, chandy and a papa, and my men benua. Sani and Indianada will lead to diabetes, heart problem. Now, not only that, preservatives are one de gumono, a say nipa june ankasa. Enkanka baby on say artificial sweetener, aspartame. Yamfa as each day coffee, but one of the aspartame begum now timu yode. A co-tale, and one my fita, and the damage sadly and yawo yajunum as a winnie. But one thing, sir, a bebua ammonia diabetes in a far cotton. Water so now on we water na water. And send him de can't. One, so womb pesa we are diabetes, I'll bet me. Set animal food products out of your food. Now, so be use oil cry or a vegetable oil no. And I'm so we are into using moderation. But so we are diabetes and now high blood pressure and as a heart attack there. Use your food as medicine. Here's how de kakra the chair dia ni biada. If it's a much I become 1980s, in a Cleveland clinic, Dr. Esselson, no, a breast surgeon, no, consider in Namfua, one heart diseases, and so. Mubia to me from Amazon, video be a friend fork over knife, fork, yeah, did over knife. I'm say $10 also. A powerful video, a very educative. A honor Dr. Esselson call Cleveland Clinic. A honor no way, man will catch a cardiology for say. One man wire one open heart. ama won nro nyina bi na wonum ebewu no mammu kakra na menye test yinhwe maame baako na no wo group ni nyina mu na ne doctor akasha say aka ne 3 months na wo nti woboaboa ansamanfo saa no 39 ani wo yi ade baako pefre won maduanim oil biscuit kura lad wo mu no wo ma wonwe wo wi a obefri program no maame no na aka 3 months no wo no 20 years later wada so tiase ade baako pa na yi free na duanim oil intimi nka megyina hanka sɛ ne olive oil kakra ye na ya monfa kakra na sɛ monfa enwo kakra sa wo yare na opese wonya hode ne dia eliminate sa ne mai from odianim wo hwenuane we no ma Ghana for nuane obi a wa fidie so wo yafunu so sɛ de ne a 4 cups of food by ya wo yafunu ma say 4 cups of rice, 4 cups of bayre, 4 cups of lettuce, 4 cups of abema o yafuna yama. And ye fa greens, ye dikani, a new 100 calories kura. A new 100 calories. Nebo. Fruits. The chuchana sa cups no still calories in any extra fat. It is any we see die blocks no we see down and proteins, the building blocks. We see down we any electricity, ne fan a woman and carbohydrates and more energy, power. And a garage no so ne baby I won't pay. Junk a wompe nyina wo de kosi garage ho enti yen mubi no ye di more than calories ye hia no a excess calorie ne de akoto garage ebi da ye sra ho ebi da ye to ebi da ye furu so wo hia na furu ansa na wo hia ono amu Ghana nuane na mboaboa ye ne a wundidi a wunya extra calories fruits yeah bem wo fry ya ma say de wunya 1000 calories kura 1000 line beans potatoes brown rice grains and there is difference between long grain rice and short grain rice long grain ne bo de ne kakra fi say adekode ma ne ye long grain rice no are different from ne ma be a short grain rice. Short grain rice no ma ye diabetic more to say Thailand for one minute dear short grain rice ye I say ubechia extra at all long grain rice and I say what brown rice and a different grains in it 1000 calories chicken 3000 beef 4000 and the oil ufatis tablespoon for how many calories are would you? 1% unya extra weight now the quarter garage. And yeah, but modern stay with certain food groups, potatoes, beans, fruits, greens. And then yeah, kakakahono. Sentia ye ma wenum bewu, aje ye ma man say. And now ye need fresh food to be able. Niani a ye DNA ni a ya process ye diako factory ni a processing. Branya me bo nipa no. Bonsam ka kire nse debia me ba garden mo hana woni Adam mu di akora na mo ani agisa ampa so na nyankompon hwe di ampon kwame osi bafam e rag no ho ababia na garden of feeding won. Woni Adam no bedin komodin pipra gro won baba na Adam abopo na apesie na woni nyame atena ho no won ma didi no won masere. They were very close together na bonsam say wo nipa we me hu se ne osi panasem. O panasem kura chan sura bofo no. but one me mortal. One man idea ye do. Miss me make sure say be an impiada one me de bacano. Messeno. Send a one we are crow. Nansu no nim se nyame abo saa ne me nyina akora ansana wo bobo nipa dasani wo de nro ni nyina hihye saa fruit mu wo de mopa mo amonkoye research na no high school for one me research bi fa committee kakraka de butu ho ene e de candle shasie candle no consume oxygen wo mu committee na se nyina na candle no dwumiye one mo fa kura kan ho se senti akura ye de ne kan ho na oxygen ne sa obeda one mo kwa na akura na wuda ho and one mo fa potted plant ketekete ya enyini na wo potum and ye de candle kan ho ne de akura kan ho few days later na akura na da so nam ho candle oxygen ne sa ye na SSA akura no wo no plant na wo mo no green leaf no a supply life sustaining idea de ma akura na tena asesa akire won mi hini na akura no dwana ko ye nyame mo ye akura no de nnuane ni nnuro bebre ahihye saa nyema mu ebi ye red ebi ye green wa sheda wo fa anka baako na wo dwanka na de kokyere first grade for day na one kam one can say vitamin C one manya A but what did the same man kako university now be sound say day na one kam no one can say vitamin A one manya D ne F if you say anka ba kono there are at least 150 phytochemicals yeah etimisa nipa ya de na nyame aheda de egu anka ba kono the nurahudo bebre tiuko grocery store but modern stay on the fresh produce. For example, ufa oil, mizola oil, yeah, con 1 tablespoonful. Just a wafer bromatin makum 15. A processor and send when you 1 tablespoonful of oil. Yen such a massive wire di a broba wiasi. Yen kora yen timintina fa kon we abro metim makon 15 wajoso kora bebubu entina mame white can say whole plant food eating whole en kon kofa aduane a abrofo process no mfa bi nkan the fresh natural one as much as possible ufa one candy bar so be we hear 30 feet of sugar cane. Instead of what me 1 candy bar. One bit me atanasi I will 1 sugar cane 30 feet. Let your food be as close to the natural one as possible. Nkwarano be weja ye fi senne nuane wenum na wonum nyina die. Na wonum ma me no ha no wonum kodidwa. Na aduane ba akukura ni ho a wo container mo ha aye fit for human consumption. One me de nieme bi gum to damage the brain sene e be ma wo katra ma aye ode. Sene ya wo be ya addicted to it no akotom mo. Sikana no won mo pe na nya wo ane wo ma health nti say bre wo ho ne ye kire mu nuane maako niema won me de framu a wo baka se nipeti mu so. Sikaka kra won benyanti. Na no ye bisa FDA. Aden na mujama wonum de sanu ya ni ba market beton. FDA si nye ye adwuma no. Monseto ya wo no produce aduane de bebisa no. Ye ko bisa Monseto so o si nye adwuma no. FDA for the quality of food. Nobody's interested in your health. But one kasa should take control. And then nkwara ye di 4 years old. 1 out of 4, you're very obese, laying the groundwork for a war. Yeah, bachelor diabetes mukakra. Senior nyame boy human cells, no trillions and trillions from moire unantabono kopo wa utinimium are made of cells. Would they say a bit marco moon so as I could be a dawson papa. Ne guyemo. A mukrubia a wapana dano. But the beard anywhere Frabontine a timuramo. Just a gate, cell membrane, no man quite. A boy a friend corona, ya wa yabon some yard and send a ray who one kwana was of what. Who drew cell membrane more was of way de hino de uramo. Dinan run yes as a mum who by and free saya dear no. And in a Maya drawing, come be the ashram higher than idea besan some say. Minim near if we buy. But pancreas any. Nitri has any beta cells in the way security insulin. Adriani biada ubedia biada a better into two things, glucose and a water. Glucose and a water. And so come the one why say boha. Unya adriani be dependence ya wa naba. Glucose no and a man energy. Kwan ben so na fa so man energy. Just say insulin was sokul na wa hine pono we gate no da cell no mu no. Wa to no atwene cell no. Wa to no twene mu a ebeko mitochondria ha say factory ha. Enu na be metabolize glucose ya mo anya energy. Energy a wode be bie wa no akasa ne wode be home ne wo betim de bie wani come timi di usana wani kosu yakora wontimi mie. Aduane dudu biada obedi abetan into glucose no. Insulin way. What besonensa no watu na atwene pono mu ha. The problem with diabetics ne say one cell no kakraka ni nyina cell kakraka no enipono. We are diabetes and pono ni nyina ayira. Enti nefufu a wodi eni aduane ni nyina turn into glucose. Insulin no wo ho bebre. Wa chili glucose nso wonya ba bi mfanfa. Na gyina so na adobo achina no wasan didi na de kyen no wasan didi. Na glucose no dɔɔso a na ɛdɔɔso. Na nam moja mo kɔ doctor ho ya check wo moja ya se glucose no akɔ ne moja mo. Na bu afa so na kɔ dwunso mu. Fa dwunso bra me yan check ya check ya se asikyire wɔ ne dwunso no. Efiri sɛ apono no mu ato. Apono kora ni hɔ na kampasa glucose no insulin no atimi ahene. Glucose no ankasa de wontimi nkomu ha. Apono no hɔ kora glucose ntimi ahene wonyinsa. Insulin na wonsa no wɔkyere glucose no wahine pono no wato no atwene na kɔ ha sei wodi sugar ankora makora na sapono no wɔ hɔ a ebeti makɔ mitochondria no makɔ benne. Diabetics for wonum ni pono. And a doctor biada ni planet Earth so ha wo adura etimi ye pono ma diabetics. Obiya nye bida. A pono ba kupene wo wiase. Was it there is no medication to make dose for the cells. Adi etimi ye pono for insulin for, diabetic for, high blood pressure for, a cancer for, and it's over 90. The more you walk, the more diabetic dose you make for your cells. Walk 40 minutes a day for 5 days, 40 minutes a day. 5 days a week. What was so bit me a catch with diabetes by 50%. And yet metformin and as diabetic medication no demand. Nyewe. Would you sorry anapana 40 minutes for 5 days a week. Ubit me reduce to diabetes 40 minutes a day for 40 minutes for 5 days. Ubit cancer, stroke, hypertension by 46%. For any prostate cancer. Nyep diabetic nkone timitri asiye. We can cut the number of new diabetic cases by 50% by walking 40 minutes a day, 5 days a week. We hear so walk 40 nyina apreko. So we need adagea. We timitram 20 anapa na 20 enyumre but so when you 40 minutes for yourself in a 24-hour day period there na say be wajimi lawyer be wo Chicago ya didn't see treadmills no run no pass ni ya miemu no san pass ni e be sense we is very successful lawyer other now your health is no was be 24 hours in a day na sa mentimi mfa motu pe mfa nke profit dia na majimi dida bia ma 32 hours a medical gym would they set 40 minutes and now 1 hour ya would be 90 near diabetes nko na be taking cutting off we can cut more than half of our chances of stroke, heart attacks, and various cancers just by walking. And the animal taking it serious power. I say women who walk regularly may cut their chances of breast cancer by 43%. Now, over 20 minutes a day, and it's able to know for you to go now, and yes, easy amount. Men who walk regularly can reduce their prostate cancer by 46%. Regular walking helps depression better than all the antidepressants. One man said, "Be one mitrimuka on kakrano." Oko Dr. Hono amana antidepressants. Antidepressant biene new year say abeboa more. So sorry no one anti. No why exercise. A chena drobia yedema sebi abadamfo. Na no me call Europe we na me program hoy. Aso pani be through Reading obaso. Nya COVID ibi. Was me dia sorry sick to bank. And that is so be able to me heart no mono was chinching me heart and sa me hunu pain be a we are sada. Na COVID is very painful. Severe chest pain. And was sorry to na car quanchain. No, here so a nipper baby boom no near ya sorry ni sikan. To a very the quarto band who war ban and 1 minute fan better than the camera. Oko fien was a meconante. Na Sabbath. Na yun is neme mene na was in amako. No call 1 mile. Or try 1 mile over 3 weeks. None finish so won't me humefi. Sending and Raya can symptoms to Hunina number 1. Yes, she does own your cover to say the lavender crab show Hunanwa, won't me home. No, so the Hunanwa sa won't me humefi. But no one so won your cover to be. Ye koye program no catch him pain for 6 weeks ni ma 480 miles. Me the mechanical see abontene baby na mako 5 miles. And I'm saka ni honti my son 95 miles back. Me ko 10 miles a day. In 6 weeks no. Min ko to dwe yade ni nyina tuayira. Me hunu baby akotodwe pains no fa koye. Not only that, for 15 years in the maintaining car stick shift gear that if it's a mania who didn't woman sanamwa, me di change gears no. And me canning an ivy. Was a media mecasa ye niniko yenim, so say me niniko machi. Erection was a minya erection, a check. And so ne me denya near. Minya erection to send me that's so your boy. Na member wa fidie so if not anything kora mummy ankonante to regain our manhood back was will be our obese who walk regularly have better chances of health than obi our skinny now one way in the water. If it is a bra who exercise and who grow continue how do I friend collateral vessels so back on block ko amajaniti me fa back on. The one my exercising one mu yade they can recover. One mun time wu basa. Says ya so pan was it some day and namin konante ya. Me honto me. Abuano so much all in 6 weeks. But menka so obi anko 10 miles. Muntumbo asina munkone kakra. Aso pain ba ko awo boa no so wono ne beko. Wase manum diabetes aduru anum amwame. Me nante kakra me blood sugar na ba no matu nuro ni nyina to agu nso me nka nkyere me doctor. Ni tia ne se diabetes nyiro kita no bia ne ho abeti ma bowo. Wase walking creates natural fever and boosts your immune system. Corona ya yeti hoi eniedro yedo koto hospital enifi de ma kopum se wo immune system no beti me akonka corona na se corona no be konka wo. For modern cell ubenante regularly to improve your immune system. Walking regularly, it increases stroke volume. Abrofo cancer stroke volume a one much the how or heart and I think pumping essential begina basement. Now the couple na fins you know, Ushi yana for fraba, Ushi ya now or bucket now they sense you womb, says ya basement hober dry. Mama, can you no one exercise in a heart rate? I hear 80 beats per minute. And opabia me make 4 miles. Just a Saturday in Kwan. China say the bedroom 4 miles. Says a one on the heart rate. I reduce you to 60 beats per minute. Into that could be 1 minute biano. The heart rate reduced by 20. Into one day, no, she saving 28,000 heartbeats. The heart no be lasting longer. Chance never pere no. Aya dia ubenya a free exercise. So studies free Harvard na buy will lose 60 pounds for 1 year. Would diabetes study any bet you because it lose significant weight. Women will cut the chance of breast cancer by 50%. Or say you don't have to walk off 40 minutes with him chim me no. But me who senti a wunya 30 minutes for yourself. Harvard studies a public health ban annually. Harvard School of Public Health na suggests they say who follows anemia ubetime reduce diabetes by 91%. First of all, was it lose significant weight. The word honey is significant. Yes, so we lose 5 pounds to be now with me order. Some 5 pounds is better than no 5, but lose an appreciable weight. Reduce your body mass index to below 25. I know mom there chile mom. Maybe they here 23. What would they 26? You know, you are setting yourself up for serious idea. Will be a Google so the bachelor how to lose how to calculate your body mass index. Ufa weight, so we are 150 pounds. No of our height, so we are 5 feet 3 inches. No are reducing in 2 inches. Weight 150, height 63. Divide weight by 63. Answer in 2.3. No offer arbitrary number with 700 multiplied by 2.3. Unya say adi. No wasn't divided by 63. Body mass index no by 20 say. Uko Google so or bachelor. Would the able 25 are dangerous. Ye mobile wife de so one more there 40 and 50. Yame boy and was a fatter. As say contain we idea name should be 10% fat. Fat lean beef, no chasa de nina free one. Near can 29% fat. But the nusu can only handle 10%. The 19 no back on with the back to garage. With the back to sra, with the back to with the cotu fru, and nasa obasa. Ufa chicken, no chaskin in 23%. Over fish, 23%. There is always extra. Yeah, body intimate handle. White tuna, 16%. Banyame boy say 110% pet. Your broccoli, we do a fruma, 8%. It's still under 10. Beans, 4%. Timidi as much as they are ope. Brown rice, potatoes, eggplant, onions, plant-based diet in India are very safe for body. No,
Hello, my name is Dr. Brooke Goldner, and I'm a board-certified physician, and I am specialized in disease reversal using nutrition. Now, before I ever became a doctor, I actually was a patient. I was diagnosed at 16 years old with lupus. I had stage 4 kidney failure. I had blood clots that caused mini strokes. I endured years of chemotherapy and steroids just to survive. Now, all I've ever learned never helped me with my health. It was always about survival. I did 3 years of genetic research at Carnegie Mellon. I went to medical school. I was chief resident, and yet I still needed medicine to survive. 12 years I was sick. And then 15 years ago, I changed my diet to a plant-based diet. I got rid of dairy, no animal products. And within 3 months, the lupus was gone. I have been healthy for 15 years with no sign of disease. I've had children and I've dedicated my life to this. And over the past decade, I have helped thousands of people reverse lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, multiple sclerosis, diabetes, heart disease, #1 killer, all by getting them to stop eating meat and dairy and eggs and focus on vegetables and high nutrient plant foods. And the results are consistent and they are profound. As a doctor, my colleagues can attest to the fact that we are chasing down an epidemic of disease, that we be limiting or eliminating meat and dairy and eggs. They will have at least the right information to start making them, both as a doctor that is desperately trying to save lives, and as a former patient who has almost died many times because I didn't have this information. I beseech you to take this seriously. This decision about what's recommended to the public about what they eat should not be based off of what's good for industry. It should be based on what's good for human health. And there are people who are suffering and dying right now from the lack of this information. So I ask you to take that seriously. The literature is clear, and the results we see are true. When you eliminate meat, dairy, and eggs, people's health gets better. So please recommend a plant-based diet. Encourage people to limit or eliminate. Hello, my name is Dr. Brooke Goldner.
Doctor and no yari lupus, young econo. Unya stage 4 kidney failure. Unya blood phobia, you can imagine. For 12 years, Sadrubia or baby and corn a bachelor on the Palmano, Wanya Horton. Suddenly we decided so be jai and Namoye. I near see Kusiani cheese. Was it for 15 years in lupus no call in 3 months. 15 years in the Minyara Yadi Bia Nanyamenko. Media son nipa bebre yadi. And what's your problem? Sisi ya ube somewhere nim kujina doctor bi honsa ma insulin ni mama de bra wonim the right thing to do. Anasa blood pressure ham. Anasa mekuma bon pepper. And waka. Doctor was a hospital for ni HGSDA. Yenti mention de biada. Yesi hospital hodo. So one thing to yadi and asida was a plant-based diet. Then yeah, man, fat, fresh foods, no grocery. Stay on the fresh food side. We are doing a bit too. And here the best ha. Na yama kwama mobisa questions. Na me wowe ya wo made one kidney after 80 years. And now one kidney decided so I better to quit. So and a doctor will hear me hospital or the Mekoho. There are more Nobel Prize winners in that one hospital than anywhere else in the world. One more pa. The Nipah free Russia and Saudi Arabia in Abaho. Na girl a wo hwemen one a president of the physician hwan. Na dakro frame say Paul ne be ya na matini no. Wo kidney function cut off at 60. Wo the adru 20. Aduro bi any planet Earth ha betimi de abo nti brane en found to dialysis machine so. Me anka so me fie nipa 5 and a kidney failure akumo. Instead some ko mo de me to dialysis so na me call HGSDA for center na wo we man. We do honam blood pressure yes 200 over 120 or 140 or something. The systolic SSA 70 and I do 140. Me to the point of stroke. And a doctor will hear me hon of Mokana the Mafutra why. What can't me say? For Wunra Ufenina for mum. Namsin out the other wasn't made to a good bottom. Namsin and Kawanya. Number stroke ha one at the Bacosa Chatamasi. And ye, no, was in the magic fan. I was off of, and I'm suffering our casa. Nam defaka gum bottom. And I'm Kodami dormitory, was Wabahan over near mammy and supper pepper. There be about 94 miles. No one, monsieur 4 liters, water to a casino, 4 pet. Nafe what the plant-based diet. Abanyimra near Bacana de na me vegetarian, but me and Conconza vegetarian, ya was we be. Make us a bribe me call Ghana. And na my brother yere wa kochire apatre from Lake Bosunchum, no de aya in Cataquine, and a man can fufu. Can't na me pet apatre, papa, no wa apatre. Me hwɛ hanam se me gya vegetarian na me kɔ America maye anam kɔtena ho Ghana so obi abɛsra wa wɔn frɛ me twa me nkonto mo edi campaign na sister Kakra wɔ the hoping thing Dr. Yeboa sɛ wo yɛ vegetarian ana me hu ni sɛ me fufuo yi o sɛ me ntontwene o Ajam sisa me fufuo di go hihye me kon ho. Once ko dwam nkokɔ adwosuo no okoto a confirm. No de ahye na motom sisa Kakra wo de a confirm yi kon. Wo se wo ye vegetarian, me so me ye confirmtarian. Okokumari. Nkonkon sa vegetarian wo ye bie na me ye bie. One country me we my horse wo be ye purely plant-based diet. Oil be any, kusye be any, asichile be any. Nitia say in 3 weeks, na me kidney function arise all the way from 20 to 65. I then so cut off ye 60. The 65 in am DTF fidie so am ye dede. Nka by now. My name is a meda dialysis, so one of the Okosi Okrat now 6 hours, and San Wabefo. Nabushing 4 or 5 now without knowing this. We my honome koina Dr. was in Bioho. Over 3 doctorate degrees. Very busy man. No massive stroke on the right side. Nipa wo be na ye ya fly no amanaba. And then the daughter fan and then by women ho. Me koto no ho no. Wo timi tumrika 7 miles a day. The paralysis na reverse it. Ama ne kasa anu aba. Ya wo timi 97 miles a day. Maame ba kwa na ne da to amede so for 25 years. Kwabo insulin sa from Florida. One day, you did 10 days on plant-based diet and exercise in insulin. Or checking the blood sugar na normal. No, Bobom say checking my blood sugar, ma'am, na my fiddy and I say. Me checking man on the front of 5 years. And the blood sugar na come normal. Ya mana draw ya mana fi 194 miles a day. Won't me go for no bit to me and no cotu. And one monsieur. Ebi num 4, ebi number 4. and we did plant-based diet. Ubiada will buy me group the first 10 days, and then the blood sugar come back to normal with diabetes. Anyway, my funny dinner, Oba Hono 58, or type 2, you're almost 400 pounds. The blood pressure is high. A1C, SSA 5, and then they do 12. You're not to metformin, so, and a high blood pressure in low. It do say free horn, none blood sugar not stabilize it. But me follow through in the record 6 months. None the weight I almost 400 pounds now. I reduce it to 260. A1C I 12 no. Now I about 5. Yeah, I normal. The TR say it did 9 months. We will lose 111 pounds. Or about 270. The blood pressure and then about 110. Then I wife ideas to be brain or blood pressure and then cholesterol, any triglycerides, any high density lipoprotein, PSA, A1C, 5. The diabetes not to I say whom a new whole baby. So I'm an man and dance uncle reverse here when you're diabetic. Now, so I had diabetic for years. Into me one anyway. 1 year later, now the blood pressure to normal, the diabetes not to either. I'm the weight of 380 pounds, about 240. Now the animal won't pay when up again. Yeah, cafeteria and women. You are near Dini. Sign your near heart attack for your dear. As diabetics for, high blood pressure for, cancer for yina. Lettuce are hodwo. Broccoli, tomatoes, cauliflower. Sanya nina moye familiar. Nankanka mama for a wife fidies monhe. Was in from Mako kitchen at once. Namunchira warn how to prepare wholesome meal. Uko baby nagana nibi ye dear vegetarian idea ya. Inquire. Uni sense you shane si just about a beans no book at a finance no what years who was a vegetarian quine. Send ye a vegetarian quan can make ramming yebi. And we are no way a one ye din or women. Ubako cafeteria fan baby, no fruits, ni opebia. And a nuts are who do nina, no was a sunny open now they are frafra. When be our oil nuts no one my blending is avocado was a sa now they are fra. Pinting beard or me way in the D reverse stroke, any cancer, any kidney nina. Be any why yet ye, oil niho, as each niho. When the set young for morning when a year, pa. But modernada put a wholesome meal in front of your family. So be any harbor fan cocoa from action come against in Koran and never men demand into or trusting nobody. No, dinner or Yarasuya, Yamin baby sow. Take the children to the kitchen at once. Now, Munchra on how to prepare a wholesome meal. Was a Williams away. And yet, dear Kwana, would dear woman, pinting beard or me. You call her first time, needed imprensa. Actually, one say a more did 2 times a day, near the answer go at Topona. Mudia have near comes. One say a bay young quiet so, a drain mra, welcome to no Cosabianum. But in the air by any say breakfast. Yeah, the beans back home. Just to sell breakfast, no was a beans bowl, Ketwabi. Send ye and say beans no catadian and a macomino. A drain you ramon conmunqua will be as a common name. Ye did 2 o'clock, the last meal. Will be any fidies or here 3 meals a day. Or say 8 breakfasts like kings. Big breakfast with 4 banku a pestir. eat lunch like princess. The last meal of the day should be 2 o'clock. Will be 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. And near the next day. And Rohona, we are prepared to handle fufu ni bibia. Sanya niya, nidia, eptuya yadi domina ase. Wa wumpe we na apedin. So namba kunkura anymore. Beans in different nuts, and kama, and chinikurani, so you don't idea. Now, man, we the baby na fe mama kwama mobisa questions. Deuteronomy, Moses ni Israel for no cha kwan wie na menka se me Moses there. And can ye gabi baba bum says ya, me Moses. The Moses kanchira wo for this commandment which I command thee this day, it is not hidden from thee, neither is it far off. It is not in heaven that thou should say, who shall go up for us to heaven and bring it unto us, that we may hear it and do it. Neither is it beyond the sea that thou should say, who shall go over the sea for us and bring it unto us, that we may hear it and do it. But the word is very near unto thee. It is in thy mouth and in thy heart, that thou mayest do it. Verse 15, because see, I set before thee this day life and death. I'm calling upon heavens and the earth to witness the choice you make. Was a set here be a municipal will be kofa punching? No worry. Will be kofa kukufnu no worry. Set here be a was will be a wife days to make a choice. Now I'm setting before you this day life and death. Na minim sa obek make a choice. Na my friend heaven yana. See me di my dance here. Any earth yana near me di my dance here and share what kind of choice you're going to make. Or no answer for your one more. Na yen hunu se sa health message here nya me dia mayeni. Not only to keep us healthy. Niya betna heritage dia kontokwa. Now, to clear our minds. Sanya safu ya huwa, wakasa chile or COVID time ya. Ya better nene. Ni etimenya huwa dana yeni ya opesi ya ansani yewu. The health message ya nyamedi ya ma yen. Enkanka heritage. Wasisanka wonum ya asodinti ya, there will never have been a feeble person, one sick person amongst heritage. And until Paul is true and say, more ya dance for university na. The bidder binyameba pointing in such a heritage for say. These are they that kept the commandments of God. No one sure say, aye possible, say nyamebe timiaji nema. Na nipa bibaya sutiyama. Na sanya na paye kain. Judas had a choice. Ususu so ya stop and somehow nyamebe bugni na niegu ni boneso. Ono ansa fu yeho nyame moaye. Na yenye sitie emfamano. Enti ye de besi ha na crutch pani. So will be what question be a kwama on mabisa. Edamo se bebre. At work, said the master, some baso is sissy.
Yeah, say, Doctor, your boy, on church, or dear my. I didn't say 1 million who send a diabetes, no, is if I see what be any pan. You see, and I think said diabetes, na ya chronic corona, no, I can see 1 million who said, senior bio, Nini na age na yen lifestyle so. It is a lifestyle here. I think say obi oni bio you bet me abo and home by. You drew questions it is will be a question. I think send your music director, Dr. Yeboah, or send us a message or first question, Uncle Michael Drew. Now the first person or then the question by. Now the question or say if it's hard for one to sweat even after exercising, I'll say is that a concern?
I mean minimum hopi miss maintenance what it. And I maintenance Gabi boom said the enemy the minimum the science behind that. Nisho maintain yabi and sweating maintain yabi. Yakwa mama a force chong, so me baby. Maybe it's a concern, but I haven't looked into that.
And then the next question, no, say there was a reference to walking. Is it regular walking or brisk walking?
Regular, send obetin bia. Americana, I will not encourage America. Mon koran de mutum to America, but from paying for no brisk walking is better. At the rate be our vitamin. Now, when you're short of breath.
Okay, great. But before the floor is open until a question be obey to me on mute too. Now my friend, and that's all about floor. So Dr. Yeboah ready to answer all the questions at Mobia.
I first will be a participant no. Ube hundreds and say blue bill who click it and as well. Name him so question.
Much are you trying any question and ask any contribution?
Yeah, Frank.
Uncle Safu ya macho obeti me abaso.
Better be busa be for cinnamon ho. We need be for cinnamon ho because minimum beer na or type. Ever almost as type A no or insulin type 1. And now also be chill on the Juma we say on fast idea. All of a sudden I started to say we use cinnamon and I feel the diabetes in your from crime and asa normal. Any work exercise so can Timbazan Busa only be for cinnamon ho.
Minim na nyame de nura hodo agu. Apps ne nuts no more amazing. Na sa na man so ka say so ya de esane immediately. Fan to so to say overtake a draw for 1 month na nya wo hwe no. But I believe he said there are many more apps and in nuts. Yeah, timisaya there. Yeah, many say nipa ba kunkura a fraction of it. I would not doubt that.
Okay, watch out. In next question, Mouse and Nipa 3, Michael Drew, Anna Elder Edwina, Anna Elder Alex. If you ever say free, Uncle Michael Drew, so the question.
Doctor, that's CP. But my question if yeah, fruits and vegetables are where your grocery store. You know, say organic ones, non-organic ones. The one is huge, but I just wanted to know, sir, we to throw some light to be on the kind of vegetables and fruits that you're wearing in our grocery stores currently now.
Say organic, dear. No crepa, say organic if you say. And yet, and so on, back to the causes and baby, and yet organic ataro. But Sankawunya real organic Canada, better. And chemicals are one of the grown tea. A bit timiko seed, with the fresh oil, no correct timiko seed. Yeah, mube bre and you're safe for human consumption. But opinion senia utibiano, some vegetable is better than no vegetables, even with the chemicals in Yanano. Yame wokwanya or the healing properties be ashimwa. Certain bubble modern so by saying the DNA amwa. A year say a bit stay with those damaged vegetables and a chance of a cocorinam.
That's hippie.
Macho Elder Edwina, obey to me, that was our question.
Yeah, thank you. Uncle, good afternoon.
My afternoon, no question, no. Beside no answer.
No question, maybe say no answer. Now, and now we can about
we be program where Raman Moho.
A real crowd catch them say what's our program.
If you are
very busy. Anyway, and now what can say COVID-19 now we can rest and want some sleep. The importance of sleep, the importance of resting.
7 to 8 hours.
But also what? Okay. The question I may want to say, previously, not many problem be with sleep. I could sleep anywhere, 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, me sleep. But not say because of menopause near the mention that to me and sometimes it be 5 hours or sometimes even less. In terms of sleep, what is the best way of overcoming that? I know.
What's your next question?
Yes, but there must be a solution because I'm say a man or me busa, but for us, we all go through that. How can we overcome that problem?
Overcome it. This will be a few things. We are deficient in some minerals, but be a copama. Now, want to mean na rosemary ne herbs be what me the yeti se umpa or die to me boa man uda kakra. Lack of some minerals and vitamins in any man, but Abrobia will witness that until I'm far away in Papa, which is when you're 5 o'clock.
Okay, all right. I wouldn't say me. I'm trying. Yes. Secondly, just a little addition really to the question that Michael Ebusai in terms of fruits and vegetables, organic, non-organic, Organic, are very expensive. And media is a made frafra. I buy some organic and then I buy some non-organic. Non-organic, they are no call for fruits not.
Yeah. Over to me slightly. Ama GDS any pabe. Okay, because that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so Dr. Yeboah, my question free Uncle Alex or the question is say does being active at work count?
That doesn't count much. So that's all your exercises. So we'll get to the heart rate beating at certain rate and keep it there for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then when your aerobic effects now open, we are active. To say male men say 1 minute take a cran wajina. Minka say no dear. But so war office now we are Jumaka cran wajina how we are cran wajina on. Unya the same effect is the same coconanti continually. Now why one chair will be in commerce and now to us keep the heart rate at a certain rate for at least 30 minutes. And then when the cardiac benefits are we are. And matinasi boom, but modern slow walking down heart rate, but the normal regular rate and son wajaya tanasi. We maintain speed is an afimu jabetinakos, you so on here when your heart attack. But benefit from outside is greater chain. Yeah, what in your ajumamu.
Okay, I think so. No, sounds like a follow-up question. No, say. Also, what about the GMO products?
I mean, it's a question. I very deep. That is a corona no near canon. And then Rami can so on the vaccine be beba. Monsanto fruits Ninuane we are singing as a Nidia. A brewer was such a domasin own to me pattern also. The Zenyamena boy into one more fast domasi a bruon and one more far. Procogene, no one with the fry, the end result, and to say freedom is something that they have created into their own patent on the new Proco abro gene of fruit. Into one map of modern say about withdrawing your media. Na farmer bia was one penny, no one year, GMO man Saturday, they put you out of business. And they say, one supply me a near yedin of cucumbers and genetic modified fruits in they owe it. Which me stop by giving it. And I say, Ghana, they say, one macochin, a browning in Africa, who are cut mass and one day, one day, pet, that is fertilizer. Until a bigger topic, we can discuss it later. But GMO, say, with this new vaccine, yeah, by genetically modify human beings. It's very complex.
Okay, thank you. I think sir, Auntie Mercy, and so a question or page answer. Auntie Mercy, but you go for it.
Maybe some question, Auntie Mercy. Your question is or thyroid and no diabetes or any issue beyond
Endocrine diseases. One can affect the other. I can say back on the course of they are endocrine diseases.
Macho Obio, any other question?
Only easily to say diabetes. So next year you can't always say diabetes nasi betu. Thyroid and tesa.
Macho Obio, any other question? Obit to me, Busa. We are still taking questions. Okay, yes, Macho, yes. Auntie, obit to me, I'll go ahead. I'm muting now. Good, yeah.
Yo. Doctor, me question no. Mushroom na wahana yedie no. Okay say ye bedi ne more. It is say fie die na pepepe.
Gabi kwaba.
Pacho say.
Gabi ko.
Miss mushroom no ye di ne wahana.
What's me ya then?
Me say mushroom no ye organic and ye regular one. Me to organic na me pe mushroom pa de dru ba bia na me say suro say yes ye dua nti no. Be say me hu say okay. Mushroom.
Nim too much about that. Say mushroom no grow baby ultraviolet rays in your yeah, na benefits no yeah as good as it's in the free wo yuremana. Maka say the mushroom no in moderation.
Okay.
I advise my young vegetarians and I say a new mushroom pea. If it's somebody mahuna more fine, but me huna man so be dear why oh dear tofu no near money in mama to me in the moon Mamo Health and Temperance Department. No one moon cushia. Squire befaswaya breakfast without cheese in near egg and necoranabana. Quana on befaswaya tofu near Bomoni. Moasarano. On said Debia Bomoni Pipimba complains was Abomunko corner near Bomungreno. But not the more yard, more potlocks and they are fine.
Okay.
But that was that.
Okay, you better 1, 2, 3 questions.
Catch my niece or question. Mama.
But you say?
Na mama no kasachi nikuno.
Okay. I think sir, Uncle Joe, you have a question in team, but you'll be on mute yourself now. What was that?
Yo, Pastor, Doctor, I was celebrating. The person me who say, no, say, diabetes, no, the other say your lifestyle, and the other. And I hope baby so can say, if you're better man, you feel papa, no, mammy. Now say, I woman, I say, me bomb bray, me TV, as well. Then a bit me, person who collation between say, a bit me, because me bomb bray. But I also can say a lifestyle. I'm born brave. I didn't say me fear the mammy and number baby when you
yeah, Trenia my course. The Yasi a bonny man in United. None should say nipa baako fo benya ne nyinaa bi. O parents yare bi a wotimi nya bi. Me busua mu kidney disease wo mu. Ana nso ma postpone me de ya to over 80. And tis a woman who diabetes kura ubetimi postpone wo de with chance of getting it. But near me kind de na me chere say near ma way and it may cause diabetes.
Okay, but I think that Uncle Michael, do you know if you are buying a GMO product or not?
You don't. It's a sign is you want to correct. It's a chance you take. Just a be our produce manager be our would trust them. One day betting match or sauce. Yeah, if we buy.
Okay, I think so far any question beyond my. All right, Dr. Yabua, may I make some more personal question? Say, you share diabetes now, send a wakam young with a lifestyle and a bit me boy, you know. See, I heard complication now, maybe I'll be a decay now, like diabetes ketoacidosis now, and also the same lifestyle bit me reverse, and I said, you any special treatment.
So stay close to Mianes and found diabetic acidosis and ketosis in there, hypoglycemia and in the account. So aim and following the career, you will bypass all those.
Okay. You have your last question. Elder Edwina, Mausa, what page on Sabium?
Yes, Uncle, me pacho, Ubatimi, can you speak again about the thyroid? No, you mentioned it very briefly. We see you're part of the your friend is saying endocrine system or Bibisano. Is it the same kind of regime now all kind of for diabetes? No, is it also applicable or is it different? And can you speak about that a bit? Because a lot of women struggle with thyroid, no.
How do you know?
It's one of the problems that some of your uncle into say, you know, we struggle with that. It kind of has an effect on a lot of women.
And thyroid disease and diabetes endocrine disease one group. When mamena bruni mamena bakasayan or no lupus, yeah, no so immune disease. Plus other diseases are not related. Was uja and namiwe no solve problem until the way I can speak to it in say, and yet directly the treatment of thyroid kind of what would be ada or hypo or hyper. Tell wouldn't and paying in our chat 90 million here to make a doctor. Now, some supplement. Yes, but media, maybe we are not strictly to send me. So, to lupus erythematosus, thyroid disease. What makes you think to say, oh, thyroid problem? Anyway, we don't have the other question. Next question, please.
Next time.
And now, so I don't know we are vegetarian. And conserve vegetarian, be another papa.
Yes, Uncle. Me 98%. Oh, so kaya me di dance here because your friend is saying
Pine Institute.
That's right. Me call Pine Institute because in my early 20s, no means me autoimmune. So okay, uncle. And it was when you came to London, me papa introduced me to you. No, not just say. As a result, no. Me call Pines near dear. Yes, Intino says yeah, me fine. You see, that's why I look so good because I have been, practicing. But occasionally, to be honest, since I came to me, what UK I was 100%. Since I came to Canada, no, it has been a bit difficult in terms of trying to hold things together. But I am trying.
Okay.
I'm trying, yeah.
Well, there was self-discipline here, I believe you can try.
Yeah.
But young kind of idea, so I say, but didn't come on.
Yo, Mate.
Okay, more question. The question is a dog. We check you, Mono. A year, sir, which is a Yadi Mono. You be didi in term, Abroswa, dear, 5 o'clock. Now, in case almost a year, Juma, and I don't know. Almost at the end, to say, I'm better not. Or a night, or your day, like I said, be a mabuffy. You may be a piano, say, maybe a piano, or say, me did by 4 o'clock, and I say, now be so our year, man, I don't know. Or soon be an idiom so. Come back soon between me, Buan or Sakwan.
Usually, one my year, and I judge man as a swing shift, you know. One month by 6 years.
Okay.
Now, so, yeah, you move be brave, here, say a corner judgment. You move be brave or swing shift. Swing shift, me hard on the body chain, and I judge me there a jumana. There is a clock where we my friend is a circadian rhythm. We shower about the same time, we go bed the same time, and that's what it is about the same time. One circadian rhythm not certain up for you, but in real sense, the scientists will calculate it. 1 year swing shift, no shower one by 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. You must hear you man agree. That's when shift are okay. Right. Maybe this week, make night. Next week, make day. And then they dangerous part now walk on.
And then next one shift, you know.
Yeah.
But you probably have to do that. Minka said, Maoyamushi show, but Bombin said over here regularity was it now. We are what it know.
Okay, yeah, that's
okay. That's it.
Right now, I think say even though our health matters, I say in your day question and I say any contribution, you know, ABC. You better we be asked, you better Dr. Yeboah say, you better Fred Auntie Linda, I my vote of thanks. You repay na pastor a bomb pie near the Jumadini na Abba area. In the Bacho Auntie Linda, I'll be team about some of my vote of thanks.
Bamchotimenka.
Atunka.
Yamayen na ya hu adwo. Samre mejina health for anemu. Wo heritage. Nyina anemu na yede aseda edi kan kese pa ama tweriam ponyankopon. Se homedei wo hihye na body mu. Wo hihye se enede betie ya pomudi mu kransem bebre na Muni be ya adwene se nyame ya dom efri enra nwumre bepem homeda awie nyame amanya tensem bebre onam na koaso acheche nti ebeda wo nyame asepa so onam doctor so acheche yensa bio nso yebeda osofo amankwa ene na sori mpenifo nyina ase so mo de edai ma health for say yentu nsamfrad of wo ene anuanom ye no mo beche enkransema etiseye asede yakokese pa nso koma Dr. Yeboah ti yetu nsafre no wanfo ya no ansi form ne moje frɛ so na obedi dwumedia etiseye ma ye Dr. Mijina asori menyina na mu nya kase onyame enhyira wo bebre kwa nya wahwere wo ye hu bia onhye wa na mu on plan show na omma onimdia ebro nimdia so na dachi bia se yetu nsasa frɛ wo a Wosani aba bedi dwuma etise echen seyi nyame enhira obebre kwa afen so onhira obusuan so omohwe wo ma waduane di anopa nyina mu bo wonkomo ma otimi ye presentations yi na wo de be kyerɛkyerɛ ye nyame enhira obusuan so na afen so aseda kobiom ekoma atofo amobodi odo bobo odom ma ye be son ye adofo ye to nsafra mu nyina ye ngya mu onyame nhyira mu nyina sam beka ye ho ni etimi ye adwumedie ma na ye fefefe afi heritage asoremma ye nja musumu maya dia fitian no abepem nne ma enka health for yen kranse mi ka ho amune ye ka kire wo ma ba ma adwumedie na ye fefefe mo ne atena ma na bonusia onyame enhyira mu nyina mi obi ahwe health for adwumedie ayidi ye onyame enhya manamu na da foforo esa to nsafre ma mo yemfa odome bodu ni emeti nsema etie ye health for yempa ye ne se ye nyina ye de be ye adwuma na ahye onyankopon di animunyam ti adam ase bebre e wo Yesu din mu nti amen
amen
and anom ye toswa ko say e brebi beso I know say doctor into the next preparation I be no enye just a weekend e be a whole week or two and the health for no the amamo ye sremo a monko prepare for those times no then you continuous e idea e bo such challenge na man won't put two things together na yen timi run the marathon of health because here pa ana the tossing you ye bobo anyame ad on the 8th so ye the doko my spread it out on that issue ye nya professionals they almost be dealing with pumu here the one SMP mu atre yes so ahodi de be die openo aya ni na exercise was ye di diem ye mem bibia ehu hian ye nim say what can wasem say it is your wish so we will live in good health the senti masa niya eniema odi amaye no enye ade a ebekọ ebehian abrenyina ye ba be free platform so ye de ho hye wonsa ti obiara ye didiem ye numu ye be ye biara ye nyemfa hye odin edimonyam ye de wase wo health ministry so a wo de acha asafi ene won panimfo ye so no extra won ama other programs omo wo am your future so ebetumi I establish wo Yesu odin